seconds!
Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? We have the reaction layout here. I sound echoey. Do you guys hear me as echoing, or is it just me? Oh, I know what it is. That's better. The other mic was on. My fault. What's up, Gabe? Hopefully other people are going to join soon. Because I didn't do a proper reaction video. Wow. I didn't do a proper... What am I trying to say? A proper predictions video. But let me get Discord connected. Gabe, if you want to join on Discord and have a conversation, you're more than welcome to join. We're doing our Pokemon predictions, I guess, for tomorrow. I'm excited. This is honestly the first time in a long time that I've actually genuinely been excited for a Pokemon Presents. It's the 30th anniversary. I don't know if you guys can see the mad chaos behind me, but I am full ready for Pokemon Day. Yeah, if I move my big head, you guys can see the whole. There are Funko Pops like crazy lined up. I'm super excited. And I know there's a few people that are kind of pessimistic, and I know I've been like that last year, and that's actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off by watching my video from last year, my reaction, and then just kind of critique it, and then go with what I am thinking and hoping for tomorrow. So I'm gonna start the video. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Let me know if you guys can.
February 27th. A day where Pokefans everywhere gather around their cell phones to tune in to an estimated 20 to 30 minute presentation of what the next chapter will look like in the book of our savior, Arceus. Each announcement of the impending Pokemon Presents sets off the proverbial wildfire, if you will, of predictions, rumors, bingo cards, and more leaks than the SSN.
I didn't do a bingo card this year.
Predictions, wants, and shouts of "Give it to us, you cowards," flood the algorithm as the clock ticks down to the second to last day of February. Unless it's a leap year. 2025 brought with it a heavier, louder clamoring of the need to see the classic games on the NSO, or even pay to play as long as it was ported to the Switch. The bellowing and whines.
Man, my mic clipped hard on that one.
As long as Ilka wasn't doing it, filled the air like a gust of wind from a Pidgeotto. Would we be awarded with the things that we wanted, or would we only find trash here? A question that is debated every year until the final seconds of the Presents ticks away.
It's kind of corny. There's some cringe moments on this.
And I'm here to answer the question. Did the Pokemon Presents give us finding a shiny under odds vibes? Or did it have us collectively saying, no, you're not the one?
A few minutes later.
That concludes our announcements for today.
Oh man, the old setup.
Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, I buffered. I can't watch 4K videos, guys. I can't watch it in 4K. I gotta put it back to just boring old HD. It's not gonna load in time. Gotta upgrade my internet. Ah, it messed it up. Let's just rewind it a little bit. See if that'll help.
Our announcements for today.
Wait,
Load.
what?
Load.
Thank you very much for watching.
That's it? That's it?
I really hope that doesn't
Right off
happen
the bat,
tomorrow.
Ishihara sitting in front of a shelf, sporting. Are those the classic games? We are so getting the classic games onto the Switch, aren't we?
I know. I'm in the future also.
So the Presents continues on and gives us some news on Pokemon Concierge, a Netflix show that, honestly, I really don't care about.
I low-key did not watch that at all. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even remember that. Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch. Yes, that is official. I have not pre-ordered it because I am broke. I get paid at midnight tonight. So Cursed internet upgrades. I can't watch 4K while streaming. Thanks, Xfinity. Sponsor me, please. But no, I am gonna pre-order them. Okay, I have my Nito. I love my Nito, by the way. This is lead green. Wow. This is where I'm gonna get a little pessimistic and a little salty. When I first heard the announcement, I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed because I've already played the games on the channel in their truest form on the Game Boy Advance cartridges, through the Game Boy, the Epilogue GB operator. Just so you guys know, there will be no ROMs on this channel unless the game is a ROM itself, like a fan-made game. So like Pokemon Brown version that's been on the channel for a little bit, that is a ROM. It's going to get played. But if it's a real Pokemon game, I want to play it legitimately, whether it be on the original hardware or if Pokemon brings it to the Switch, and hint wink wink for tomorrow. So I was a little pissed because I already played through Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, and Sapphire, and I'm Emerald started on the channel, just haven't gotten to it yet to finish it. What's up, Darklin? But yeah, I was a little peeved about that, a little sad, but I think I'm keeping out hope that the older games show up. So let's continue this cringy video.
Followed up with Utsunomiya.
I can't read.
I honestly don't know how to say his name.
I can't read.
Either way, he's out to announce something, and those are classic Pokemon behind him. Are we getting the old games? No, it's a Pokemon Go announcement. And then followed up by more of the mobile games that really I don't care all that much about.
Nope.
I mean, do people still play Pokemon Sleep? I personally don't need a game to tell me how much sleep I don't get.
I can tell you
How much
this.
sleep I don't get.
I have not opened up Pokemon Sleep since before this video was made. So I honestly don't even think I have Pokemon Sleep still installed on my phone, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Sleep. Nope. It's off. Give me 1 second. I gotta give Bluetooth Gaming an invite to the Discord. I guess somebody's not part of it. Let me find out how to do that. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I didn't realize that Joseph from Bluetooth wasn't part of the Discord. We'll see if he joins. He wants to join in and have a conversation. So we'll pause the cringy video there for a little bit. What are your guys' wants, desires, dare I say needs for tomorrow? Like, I am going to be very disappointed if we don't get any more old games on the Switch. And I think that's what I really want, is the older games on the Switch. Hey, you joined in. What's up? You there?
Sorry, my mic was muted. How's my voice sound?
You're good.
Sounds
You're
okay?
good. Let me double check. Go ahead and keep talking. I'm going to check on my phone to make sure that you're coming over the stream.
Okay. Yeah, I have the stream open, but I do have the stream muted. That way I'm not getting like any echo or anything.
You're good. Your voice is coming over strong, so.
Okay, cool.
What wants or predictions do you have for tomorrow?
You know, so how much have you heard about Pokemon Waves and Wind?
Do you want me to spoil some things, or?
Oh, I just want to make sure you're familiar that that's been heavily rumored.
I know that it's Gen 10. I know I've seen some beta images of it, and I know where in the real world it's based off of.
Oh, okay. So
You want me to spoil
do
that?
you believe? Oh no, I'm just wondering. Do you believe all that is accurate?
I think somebody already proved that they trademarked the names, which can be a misdirect because Pokemon has done that before.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because I'm thinking it is all going to be true, but I'm wondering, is there a chance? Is there a chance it's not going to be wins and waves?
yeah, there is totally.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're gonna get Gen 10 tomorrow as an announcement. I don't think we're getting Gen 10 this year.
Okay.
Or maybe I hope. I'm hoping we don't. See, I'm trying not to be pessimistic. Like, sorry, Scott. I know he's probably not in here, but I gotta drag him for a second. Dude has been super negative about Pokemon. Like,
Did he play Legends ZA?
he did.
No.
He didn't hate it, but I mean, I think with the announcement of Fire Red and Leaf Green, he just got kind of really, really angry.
Okay.
My whole thing was, I got salty because it was announced because I've already played them through on the channel, and my biggest want as a YouTuber, quote unquote, I hate calling myself that, it sounds cringe, is to be able to play every game. Like, the channel is called Pastor Plays Pokemon for a reason. I don't have a way to play any of the DS era games on my channel legitimately, and I don't want to emulate, because I want the Pokemon that are part of my playthroughs to join me in Pokemon Champions eventually, you know?
Yeah.
So I was salty when that was announced because I've already played them, and a little bit more salty when I found out that they're not upscaling it at all. So, 30 frames per second, basically like how I already played it on the channel.
Yeah, and I also hate saying this, but these games, Fire Red Leaf, they're very easily accessible right now. Of course, not on official Nintendo licensed products, but I was actually surprised. I think a lot of people did end up buying it. I'm not getting Fire Red or Leaf Green.
You're not.
Not unless there's more to them.
I don't see them doing anything else. The only thing that okay, so this is where I'm going to go off on a tangent. Scott was pissed about the price, which I truly was kind of pissed off about too. It's a 22-year-old game.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you charging $20 for a port? You're porting it. It's not costing you money to do anything. That, to me, a fair price would have been $15. That's just me.
I say even like it's I thought maybe I'm like way off here. I thought it was going to be included in Nintendo Switch Online.
This is where my argument happens with this. If it's on the NSO, once the NSO shuts down, you can't play that game anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I am totally for it not being on the NSO, because if you pay for it, you keep it. Once the online capability shut down, you can still play it on the Switch, And go back to DS era. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal all live on my DS and still work.
Yeah.
And they never shut down Pokemon Bank. So I can go start up a new playthrough right now and bring Pokemon over to Pokemon Bank, then to Pokemon Home.
Very true.
So
will they at least be able to connect Fire Red, Leaf Green to Pokemon Home?
So when they announced it, it did say that there was connectivity to it, and then within hours they took it away.
I did hear about that.
That was confirmed. Yeah. I have a feeling they took it away because they don't want people to get their hopes up, because there's not going to be home connectivity right now. Legends ZA doesn't even have home connectivity.
Yeah, see, most Pokemon games don't have home at the day one.
No, nothing's going to have access. Well, I mean, so when Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, they got access to Pokemon Bank quick.
Okay.
I can't remember how soon, but I remember people bringing all their Pokemon over, and that's why they brought Gen 1 and 2 in, because then they could bring those Pokemon up,
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's why they took it away. I think there's going to be connectivity to, this is just wishful thinking, I think Fire Red and Leaf Green are going to be the first of a bunch of retro games coming back. And I have to give credit to Daniel for this one, because Daniel was the one, Cream Freeze for all the people in chat. He was the one that said it's going to be a slow rollout for the entire year. So this month, you guys get Fire Red and Leaf Green. Enjoy this for March. April, boom, 2nd gen. Here you go. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or the originals, I don't know. I would be happy with that. It gives us time to play, and it gives us time to, space it out.
Yeah. Do you think Emerald and Pokemon Yellow is all going to be included in this? Do you
I think Gen 3, all of Gen 3 will. I think all of Gen 3 will, because they already announced Coliseum and XD are coming to the NSO, but they're not there yet. I think they're going to figure out a way to have connectivity to everything. And then I think Gens 1 and 2 will come out, and then Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 will also have connectivity.
Okay. Do you think XD and Coliseum will have an update tomorrow? I'm hoping we do get one.
I think we'll have some sort of release date, if not hey, it's on the NSO now, kind of thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if they show up tomorrow.
At least the release date. It'd be nice if they did show up tomorrow, but at least want a release date.
I would hope it doesn't show up tomorrow. They're kind of flooding the market at that point, Yeah. I mean, but at the very least, it gives people that aren't buying Fire Red and Leaf Green something free to play if they have the NSO. So
yeah,
I don't know. Me being wishful thinking, I'm hoping every single game shows up, because they have to shut down Pokemon Bank eventually. And when that happens, all these older games are paperweights. I mean, you can play them for fun, but you're not bringing any Pokemon up until somebody builds a server that holds an illegal version of Pokemon Bank, like everybody always does. Like, the older games are going to lose their value, and I kind of feel stupid for not selling my extra copies.
Okay. But hey, I do have to get going, but my predictions before I go is, yes, we're Pokemon 10, Generation 10, and I do believe we're going to get a new spin-off game, another new spin-off game.
Oh wow!
I can't tell you how big it'll be. It might just be like I heard you talking about Pokemon Sleep right before I hopped on. It might be something small like that, but and possibly a remake of some kind.
Okay.
Like a Nintendo Switch 2 release remake announcement. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
Black and white.
I think black and white. I'd be happy with the black and white.
I mean, that's the next one up.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, thanks for having me. Wish I could stay longer, but if you do this again, let me know.
Yeah, we'll do. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 5:45 a.m. to do my reactions. So.
Oh yeah, what's the Pokemon Presents?
Is that 6 a.m.
All right, awesome.
And I'm gonna dip out immediately because I need to go to work. So,
yeah, I was say, what time's it over? Yeah,
but I'm hoping by 7, because then I can make it to work on time.
Me too. Yeah. All right, sounds good. I'll probably be there.
Later.
All right, peace.
For those of you guys that don't know, I'm putting the link for Blue Toast Gaming in the chat so you guys can go follow them. I'm gonna text Sammy really quick. Doing a stream for predictions. Wanna join? Gabe, you're more than welcome to join too, if you want to join voice. And yes, that it's kind of a Pokemon thing to put the ports and then charging. I don't feel... So when they did it with the DS, they put Gens 1 through 2, so 6 games, Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, on the Virtual Console. But they charge $10 per game, which I think, even then and now, it's fair. I think $10 per game is fair. Yeah, that was $60 for 2 gens, but that's typically one game. The $60 you're paying for a game, and then Switch 2 games are $70 now. Some are $80. With DLC added, it's way more. So I think $10 per game is fair. Yes, they are porting it and making money, which is kind of, gross in some people's eyes. But That's just me. I think $15 would have been fair for Fire Red and Leaf Green. So I'm going to continue on with the cringy video.
Honestly, I don't really use too many of the Pokemon mobile apps. I use Pokemon Home, I use Pokemon Go, and most recently, Pokemon TCG Pocket.
Dude, I'm not even going to lie. I have been terrible about opening the app and opening packs. So far this week alone, I've had 3 days where I've been maxed out on everything because I forgot. And I think there was one day where I completely didn't log in and missed my, like, you know, logging in rewards. So, yeah, this game's kind of fallen off for me.
It's happening. I get to mark something off of my bingo card. We are getting the 3rd expansion in Pokemon TCG Pocket. For me personally, this is the first win of the Presents. I called it, I asked for it, I said the game was getting a little stale, and now getting this expansion, this Arceus expansion, is gonna make the TCG Pocket game a lot more fun.
Wait, didn't you already say that you used all your hourglasses?
Mother. We were also given the news that Mega Evolution will
It's a little
be coming to
cringy.
TCG Pocket, which I honestly don't hate. I feel like it will change the meta and it'll change the battling system a whole lot, but at time of recording, the Mega Evolution cards have not yet debuted, and I feel like my assumption would be that they are going to be debuting in a whole other expansion pack.
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series.
You just said video games.
In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games,
Oh.
we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
On top of that, we get more announcements of other raids, other outbreaks happening. Okay, but can we get to the newer stuff?
Next, please have a look at this video.
Oh, hell yes. Classic games, here we go.
Wrong.
So the Presents goes and tails off into a trailer that makes you really
Okay.
think that it's gonna be the classic game.
I'm going to pause here because I legit am excited for this game. I don't think I was very excited for it last year, but I think I'm going in with rose-colored glasses, like really, really hoping for a lot of good stuff. And I'm probably going to be disappointed. Oh, he said he's going to hop off soon. Okay. I'm probably going to be very disappointed when tomorrow hits, but I'm hoping that Pokemon Champions turns out to be like the new Pokemon Stadium, but also has a space there for the new meta, for the new battle system, the new VGC. I think it's just wishful thinking on my end that this is going to be amazing and the Pokemon company is going to do right by the fans. And I already know someone's going to come in and be like, dude, stop thinking this. Stop being oh dang. Stop being a fanboy. But I mean, Pokemon's in the freaking name, guys. So I just really hope Pokemon Champions turns out to be
Kids are sitting here playing the
super
old game
amazing.
using the link cable. Honestly, this is probably the biggest swerve of the entire Pokemon Day Presents. This long drawn out trailer is not for the classic games. As it turns out, once you see the lady sitting on a bench using her phone, you come to realize this is for a new mobile app. Yes, this game does have cross-platform capabilities on the Switch family of systems, as they put it, and on mobile. But then again, so did Pokemon Unite. I'm not trying to sound too much like a Debbie Downer here.
Yeah, but I am.
The idea of this game, Pokemon Champions, is amazing, but it does come with a caveat. This means we are not getting a new Pokemon Stadium for a while, and this is going to be the new, basically, VGC. I like the idea. I'm not crazy about it being on mobile, so I'm not going to, get too excited about it yet, but I do want to keep an open mind with it. It's interesting, and honestly, this is probably the most interesting thing dropped in the Pokemon Presents, and that's saying a lot.
So I'm very much still of the opinion that I had last year. The fact that it's on mobile kind of, kind of a bad sign that it's not going to be all that it can be. I'm hoping that it's just that much more amazing on the Switch. So sorry, getting text messages. Boom, 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 boom. I really hope it's amazing. I really hope it turns out to be good. I guess I'm just being a fanboy, and I'm being very optimistic.
We get a video pretty much letting everybody know that Pokemon is now in Spanish, and honestly, I had no idea that it wasn't already. And then we get to the meat and potatoes of the Pokemon Presents. We get more information on Pokemon Legends ZA.
This is so trippy watching this.
The trailer for the game goes right off the bat,
knowing what is in the game now,
including our starter trio for the game, which I don't think anybody had any idea that it was going to be Tepig, Totodile, and everybody's favorite Chikorita.
The Chikorita shade is still hilarious. I still to this day don't like Chikorita.
The trailer also gives us a glimpse at what Mega Evolution is going to look like on the Switch. While we don't get any glimpses at any new Mega forms, we do get to see some of the old classics, and honestly, I am very hyped for seeing Mega Evolution make a return to the Pokemon Core series. I think it's been long overdue. Another thing revealed in this game trailer is the new battle mechanic, which it looks to me like it borrows a lot from Pokemon Legends Arceus, but turns it on its axis. It's almost like it forces you to aim properly, otherwise you can potentially miss your attack, which I think is going to make this game stand out. Another thing that I'm super hyped about is the return of AZ and his Eternal Flower Floette. I did have an Eternal Flower Floette distribution on my bingo card. Not getting that exactly is kind of a bummer, but seeing the Floette and AZ return in a game, in a Pokemon main series game, is super exciting.
Okay, but for the record, we did end up getting the Eternal Flower Floette as a Pokemon to keep. I don't know if that Pokemon can go into Pokemon Home when connectivity happens. That's probably one of my predictions for tomorrow. We're gonna get the date for Pokemon Home connectivity to Legends ZA. But yeah, we got Eternal Flower Floette in our, our grasp. I don't have it yet because I don't know how to do it in the game yet. I haven't been playing, but I will definitely be picking that back up soon and trying to get that. So,
and I cannot wait to see how that story unfolds. Then after that, it was pretty much over. It was announced that those were the only announcements that they had for today, which kind of left
dude,
most
I need
of
a
us
haircut.
shocked.
My hair is
for
so
Pokemon
bad.
Presents, this was very lackluster. Apart from not getting the classic games that we all thought, or at least I thought, we were going to get this year, we didn't get a lot of news. We got stuff on the Netflix show, we got a bunch of mobile app things, which everybody always throws on their bingo card every year. I think Pokemon Champions came out of left field, was a nice surprise that I'm still a little iffy about, but overall, this just didn't deliver. I'm really holding out for hope that next year's Pokemon Presents is going to be much better, given that it's the 30th anniversary. Hopefully we'll get some answers on the classic games, what's going to happen to Pokemon Bank, and realistically the future of Pokemon as a whole. I think a lot of us are still holding on to the past in these older games and are legitimately concerned of what's going to happen with these games in the future.
You can hear how
Pokemon
sad I am.
Home is the new normal, and Pokemon Bank is going to eventually fade out. Once Pokemon Bank closes, that means all these old games are now pretty much fossils. How do we get to play these older games on
Hey, Mrs.
newer
Pastor.
consoles? How do we get these Pokemon in with us on our journey, especially if we haven't played through all the old games yet? I'm guilty of this, and I know I've had plenty of time to play through these games and bring them up, but finding the time to do it has just been rough, especially when you become an adult. I know Pokemon is primarily a kid's game, but it's something from my childhood that I don't want to let go. Staying on topic, the Pokemon Presents this year, and honestly for the past few years, has been underwhelming. I really hope that next year will bring us something different and will put a smile on every Poke fan's face. I know it's like Jordan from Blue Toast Gaming says.
I butchered the heck out of this quote.
If you expect something, you're just gonna have disappointment.
Excitement leads to disappointment.
Probably butchering that entire quote. I think the point I'm trying to make here is, I want Pokemon to be exciting again. I want Pokemon to feel like it did when I was a kid and I picked up a copy of Pokemon Red and threw my first Pokeball. I need that feeling back. I think most of us do.
Damn, you can hella tell in my voice that I was like
Thank you to everybody
emotional.
for watching this video. I really do appreciate
606
your support.
subs last year, guys. We're
If
at
you're interested, please
911.
hit subscribe.
We're at
And
911
I do live
subs.
streams, I do shorts.
You guys are
almost
awesome, by the
daily.
way. Thank you for
I'm trying to
subbing.
really make this channel a lot bigger than it already is. So if you want to join me on my crazy Pokemon adventures, please do so. I'm Pastor Plays, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Yeah, I legitimately got sad. But I am staying hopeful. I'm staying hopeful for tomorrow's stream. Speaking of tomorrow, I'll be going live at 5:45 a.m. So I'm going to be heading off of here soon so I can get some sleep. 5:45 a.m. the direct starts at, or the present starts at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and different times elsewhere because I don't know my my times in other places. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do here to end stream is I'm gonna make a post. I didn't make a video, so I'm gonna type up my predictions. Predictions/wants. Pokemon Day predictions/wants. And I need to figure out how to get this on the smaller TV because I'm looking up and you guys are just seeing my neck. Okay, so info on Gen 10. Let's see. More old games coming to the Switch. Legends ZA home connectivity release date for Coliseum and XD on the NSO. Let's see what else. Mobile apps galore. Pokopia, I think Pokopia teaser, or however it's spelled, whatever it's called. Is it Pokopia? Pokopia. Is that the name of the game? I got the game right. It is Pokopia. Okay, so Pokopia teaser. I'm trying to think what else. Future of Pokemon Bank. Not sure what's going to happen with Pokemon Bank in the older Pokemon games. And Gen 10, ooh, Black and White remake. Black and White remake. Trying to think what else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like we should have at least 10 predictions for tomorrow. What else? Chat, do you guys have any ideas for tomorrow? Info on Gen 10, more old games coming to the Switch. We'll make these smaller. Legends, EA, home connectivity, release date for Coliseum and XD on the NSO. Mobile apps galore, Pokopia teaser, future Pokemon Bank, Black and White remake. Under the old games, I'm gonna do slow rollout. Because I would like a slow rollout. And the last two, man, what else can I do? Not sure what else I can do. Because they're not going to talk about Funko Pops at all. I really doubt they'll talk about, well, you know, I'll put Funko news. And the last one, what else would they talk about? Oh, I know. Legends ZA. How to get new megas. Right? Hey, Google, can I get Lucario Z right now in Legends ZA?
Here are some results.
Let me look this up. How to get Mega Lucario Z. Oh, you can get that. Can I get Mega Garchomp Z though? Mega Garchomp Z is currently unavailable. Okay, so I'll add Mega Garchomp Z to that one. Mega Garchomp Z. That is my final prediction / want. All right, we will post it. It is posted. Is Blue Toast live right now? No, they're not. And let's go to our history. Let's watch one of these games. Where is it? There we go.
Considering AT&T, good call.
Oh my goodness, we don't want ads. No ads. We'll mute this right now. No ads. Especially not AT&T.
Red, green, cable, trade, trading card, anime, movie, blue, yellow, N64 transfer pack.
Can I bring this lower? Nope, I can't bring it.
Light, top, step counter, rumble pack. Pinball, camera, snap, print, jet, 1999.
Gold, silver, evolution, trading card, anime, crystal, mobile adapter, teletrade, panel puzzle, gaming device, skateboard, block puzzle, e-reader, database, cup battle,
2002.
Ruby, Sapphire, Cable, multi-battle, trading card, anime, fire red, leaf green, emerald, wireless adapter, race,
E-reader plus,
TV show, expansion card, paint, swing ball,
2006.
Diamond Pearl.
USB link.
Global trade. Trading card. Animated. Platinum.
gold, soul silver, sprint, blue line, transfer, walk together, QR coin, arcade cabinet, trio battle.
Alright, while this is playing, I'm gonna go find another HDMI cable.
White. Rotation battle. Trading card. Anime. Movie. Digital gift. Black to white to. Community site. Online car battle. Typing. Toy battle. AR database. 2013.
XY.
Mega Evolution. Trading card. Anime.
Omega Ruby. Alpha Spire.
Cuteness contest. Art training.
Alright, I'm gonna pause the video really quick, just because I need to test something out really quick. So that is connected to the TV. We don't want that anymore. We want this for tomorrow. So sorry guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and I just need to do a few things. Here we go. Let's see where that video went. Okay, so I just closed it. Boom, 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 boom. And we will check the window capture one more time. And I will have to do this. And we will definitely skip those ads because that's too sad. There we go. Now I can look straight ahead. Except... oh no, they turned it down. Just so everybody knows, I'm gonna get super emotional tomorrow. I'm already getting kind of teary-eyed.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Let's go Pikachu.
All control.
Art training.
Trainers.
Textile. Customized shop. Detective. Live action film. Solo ship. Wild area.
New Maractus game, trust.
Remote battle.
What's up, man? I know it's been a while. How have you been? I'm like legit emotional about tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I think I've heard a lot of pessimism today and the last few days, and I'm super excited for tomorrow. I think I'm just kind of immersing myself in the world of Pokemon. Oh, you made bingo cards? I didn't make bingo cards this year. I'm kind of sad. I did not make any bingo cards this year. Let's see. Do you want to share your bingo cards with us? Me and some friends are going to live react tomorrow. Go for it, man. I'm going to be live reacting tomorrow as well. I'm going to switch over to my camera really quick. That is the wrong camera. Hello. Okay. Yes, we'll do this camera. And you guys can get to see the, here. Look at all the craziness. I'm ready for tomorrow. I am so ready for tomorrow. I'm excited. I am excited. So I guess we're using this camera now. We'll bring this one up. There we go. I am excited for tomorrow. I am ready. I did not make any bingo cards at all this year. I did post some predictions on the channel. It's under the community tab or whatever it's called now. You have a ton of pops from different stuff. I do have pops that are not Pokemon. I have a pretty decent, decent's probably not the word I would use, but a Mickey Mouse Funko Pop collection that is actually hiding in this game room. Most of them are hiding behind the pops over there. I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna give you guys a tour a little bit. That's where the old setup was. That's my shirt for tomorrow. And that over there is where all the Funkos live when they're not on display elsewhere. So, and there's my giant Snorlax, which is not as comfortable as he seems. And then Gwen lives in the game room now. I don't know if you guys can see her on the glass, if you can zoom in, but she is there. Gwen is our tarantula. Yeah, and this area is under construction right now. But yeah, I have every Pokemon Funko Pop. Even some over there where that silver Bulbasaur is. And then I put all my favorites back here, as crammed as possible for tomorrow. And my giant Pikachu. But yeah, I am excited. I am a big, huge fan of Pokemon. That's crazy, man. I live in an apartment, so it's hard to fit stuff. Yeah, my wife is amazing. And I know the game room started off as like my room, but I feel like it's everybody's room now. And I love that. I love that. Lady feels super comfortable, by the way. There's Lady. 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 Say hi. Say hi. Lady feels super comfortable in this room. Anytime she hears pops or anything like that, she runs in here. Loki loves being in here. The cats love being in here. So I love how this is a community room for everybody. We even have another TV. So this is the TV I use to stream on. And this is the game room TV. This is Thing 2, because Thing 1 got stolen in a break-in. This is the game room TV. This is where we play movies, and then we've got the couch back here where we can have our little movie night. We did a redesign of the game room. There'll be one more redesign portion, and then we're done. I'm done. No more redesigning. We're done. So, what breed is she? She's a poodle mix. She is a poodle mix. Yeah, her name is Lady. But I'm excited for tomorrow. I don't want to be pessimistic. I know I've been pessimistic in the past. I know Jordan from Blue Toast always says excitement leads to disappointment. I really, really hope Pokemon does this well tomorrow. And I hope I don't get too emotional on stream tomorrow. My wife kind of brought it to my attention that out of all of my fandoms that I am a part of, I think Pokemon is the biggest one. Like, I'm more into Pokemon. What are we still? We said that we're going to do the shelving unit over there. The new Billy bookcase. That's the last thing, is the Billy bookcase and getting rid of that desk. But I know I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm a huge 49ers fan. But if I were to sit here and rank my fandoms without me even knowing, I think Pokemon is number one. So I'm really hoping that the Pokemon Company does well by us tomorrow. It's 30 years. To think that most of my life I've had Pokemon in my life is amazing. And my kiddos from work asked me, why do I like Pokemon so much? I think I need to make a video, and I think I need to soul search on why I love Pokemon. Pokemon has so many different facets, from storytelling to team building to working your brain, you know? There's so much to like and love about Pokemon, and I really hope they do well by us fans tomorrow. So, realist. I don't want to be a realist tomorrow. I want to be hopeful for my fandom. Pokemon for me is so important because they'll always be here for me, and they comforted me when my mom had cancer. I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, everybody has a story. I think for me, I know Pokemon Shield got me through a lot of COVID shutdown. I think a lot of, and the kids during COVID, this is why the channel exists, is because of COVID. But Shield, I definitely have a lot of good memories playing Shield during COVID. I have a lot of good memories playing Pokemon as a kid. My brother Gabriel got Pokemon Blue. I had Pokemon Red. And then it was kind of cool seeing that passed on to the two younger brothers when one of them had Sapphire and the other one had Ruby, which I thought was kind of cool. So, have you played Pokemon Coliseum or Gale of Darkness? I've played Pokemon Coliseum. There's actually a playthrough on the channel. I'm not done with it yet. I have not played XD Gale of Darkness, but I do have the game on loan from Sammy, my brother, which I need to play on the channel soon. On the GameCube, on the original hardware. So, I'm excited for tomorrow. I really am. I know I said it a million times. I will be live tomorrow, 5:45 a.m. my time, Pacific time, to stream my reaction at 6 a.m. So if you guys want to join, go for it. Maractus Man Tate over here will be doing a live reaction as well on his channel, and I will link it again. I kept getting stuck on Ice Cave and Heart Gold. Dude, Ice Cave is tricky. I remember getting stuck in Price's gym, doing the weird little pattern to get to him. But I am going to go ahead and log off now because I need to go to bed. I need to get sleep if I'm going to be up tomorrow at like 4 a.m. to get ready, because tomorrow's reaction, as soon as it's over, I got to dip. I got to go to work. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you guys for entertaining me and just kind of being here for my predictions real quick. You're about to watch One Piece. I have not watched One Piece at all. I need to get into it. I know my brother Gabe's like, yeah, you do. Let's see. Post. So my predictions for tomorrow are as follows before we leave. I did 10 predictions. Info on Gen 10, if not a release date. More old games coming to the Switch. Please, please, please. I want the old games on the Switch. Legends EA home connectivity. Fingers crossed that it comes soon, because I'm tired of holding these shinies in the game. Release date for Pokemon Coliseum and XD on the NSO. More updates on the mobile apps, because we know it's going to happen. Pokopia teaser. Pokopia releases what? March 5th, right? Yeah, a week from today, the game comes out. Future of Pokemon Bank. I need to know what's going to happen with the older games, if the older games come to the Switch, if the Pokemon Bank is shut down. Black and White remakes. Fingers crossed. Funko news. I just needed a filler one. I don't think they're going to talk about Funkos. I don't. I think the only way they talk about Funkos is if they start doing the chase shinies. Please don't do that. Please don't do it. And then Mega Garchomp Z, whatever news we're going to get on that. I don't know, dude. Okay. That's an area of contention. How do they do a port of a DS game on the Switch where they can still play it in docked mode? Because remember, if they bring the DS ports over and it only works in handheld, I can't stream them. Nobody can stream them. And I'm going to be real pissed because I want to play those on stream. Not going to lie, a chase version where if it's a shiny would be sick. But that would be so much money. I don't want to do that. My collection is complete, man. Don't put that voodoo on me. I don't want to deal with that. Do not want to deal with that. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to Nate, or to Tate. I can't read. And then subscribe to Blue Toast Gaming as well, because they were on here discussing with me earlier, and they're the channel that helped me get my start. So please subscribe to both. I've been Pastor Plays. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Pokemon Day reactions, Pokemon Presents reactions. Peace.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye!
Goodbye.
If you're not familiar with the channel, wait for the infinite void. I'll see you guys later.
Because everything's over now, and all that's left is you and the infinite void.